Welcome back to All Star Fandom, your favorite place for all things geek, fandom, and gaming culture. I'm your host, Dion, and today we're diving into something that has ruffled my feathers over the years, and those are those misleading EA Sports trailers. We've all been there. A trailer drops, it looks fantastic, the graphics are stunning, the gameplay looks like something straight out of your wildest dreams, and then the game releases and it's a bit of a meh moment. In today's episode, I'm counting down the top 3 times EA Sports duped us and made us believe that we were getting one thing and delivered something entirely different. Let's kick it off with number 3. NBA Live 07 was heralded as a major leap forward for EA Sports, and much of the excitement stemmed from the graphics shown in the announcement trailer. The trailer boasted impressive visuals for its time, with player models that looked sharper, more detailed, and more realistic than ever before. NBA Live 07 was a game that came with high expectations, specifically as EA Sports was under immense pressure to compete with the rising popularity of the NBA 2K series. Team Mac, Tracy McGrady, the face of the promotional campaign, was rendered with incredible precision. From his facial expressions to the sweat glistening on his skin under the lights, the light effects were particularly eye-catching, but when the game was released, the graphical fidelity failed to meet those lofty expectations. While the trailer had depicted fluid, polished animations and crisp player models, the final game was a significant downgrade. The lighting effects that made the court and jerseys pop in the trailer were absent, leaving the game looking flat and unrefined. Player models lacked the detail and sharpness that were showcased, and the once promising animations were typical NBA Live, jerky and unnatural. The realism that EA Sports had promised in the trailer simply didn't translate into the actual gameplay, leaving fans frustrated. What they saw in the promotional material was not what they received. This disparity between the trailer and the final graphics only added to the growing sense of disappointment surrounding NBA Live 07. The graphics' visual shortcomings, combined with its clunky mechanics and unpolished feel, made it clear that the trailer had overhyped a product that was not ready for release. As a result, NBA Live 07 not only fell short of expectations in gameplay, but also in delivering the graphical revolution that fans had hoped for. Further cemented NBA 2K's dominance in the basketball simulation genre as EA Sports struggled to match the competition both visually and technically. I hate to keep doing this, but NBA Live 14 was positioned as EA Sports' grand return to basketball gaming after the failure of NBA Elite, and the trailer raised expectations sky high with its promise of next-gen visuals and lifelike gameplay. Kyrie Irving, as the cover athlete, was showcased with incredible detail in the trailer. His facial expressions, his facial features, dribble moves, and fluid movements were rendered almost photorealistically. Every element in the trailer seemed meticulously crafted to impress. This game was supposed to be the thing that got NBA Live, or the moment that got NBA Live back into the game. However, the in-game graphics fell drastically short of those promises, especially after seeing NBA 2K14 live up to the hype with their announcement trailer. Instead of detailed, lifelike player models seen in the trailer of NBA Live 14, the actual game featured bland, generic-looking characters with stiff animations and awkward movements. Kyrie, who had been so sharply detailed in that trailer, appeared far less polished in the game, with missing facial details and unrefined textures. The realistic lighting effects showcased in the trailer were replaced by flat, uninspired visuals that stripped away the dynamic atmosphere seen in the announcement trailer. The arenas felt lifeless and the crowds felt lifeless, which had appeared energetic and realistic in the trailer. It just lacked all of the depth and movement from that initial announcement trailer. This stark contrast between The polished next-gen visuals shown in the trailer and the underwhelming in-game graphics was one of the biggest disappointments for fans. NBA Live 14 meant to reestablish EA Sports as a force in basketball gaming. Instead, it delivered a visual experience that felt outdated and unpolished. The misleading nature of the trailer only deepened the frustration. It was so bad that NBA Live struggled to make a comeback for years after this. It was a trailer that overpromised and underdelivered in every way possible. I think this one goes without saying, and this is the one that made me question every trailer that I see after this. Madden NFL 06 is widely regarded as one of the most infamous examples of a misleading trailer in sports gaming history. Let me set the table for you. It was 2005, the launch of the Xbox 360 on the horizon. EA Sports unveiled a breathtaking trailer that promised an unprecedented next-generation football experience. The star of the trailer was Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Donovan McNabb, whose lifelike character model and stunning animations left fans in awe. Let me repeat, this was 2005. The trailer showcased intricate details such as McNabb's facial expressions, voice, the stubble on his chin, and the way his jersey shimmered under the stadium lights, making it feel like a live broadcast rather than a video game. Heck, they even had Michael Strahan's gap. The lighting effects were immaculate, casting dynamic shadows on the field, and the player textures were so detailed that you could see the stitching in the uniforms. Every movement, from McNabb's dropbacks to his precision passes, was so fluid and so smooth, creating a level of realism that had never been seen in football games. However, when the game hit the shelves, the reality fell far short of the trailer's promise. The graphics in the actual game were a significant downgrade than what was advertised. Gone were the photorealistic player models and fluid animations. In their place were blocky characters with awkward, stiff movements. The stunning lighting and texture details that had wowed fans in the trailer were replaced with flat visuals and choppy animations that felt dated even by the standards of this time. McNabb's in-game model was a pale shadow of the trailer's portrayal, lacking the polish, the lifelike qualities that we had seen so prominently showcased in that initial trailer. The disappointment wasn't just about the graphics, it was about trust. EA had sold fans the future of football gaming, but Madden 06 felt rushed and incomplete, far from the next-gen revolution the trailer had promised. The backlash from fans was swift and severe, with many feeling betrayed by the disparity between the stunning trailer and the underwhelming final product. This was not the vision we were sold. This was an even harder blow to take now that Madden had the exclusive rights of the NFL, making this the only NFL video game in existence. Madden NFL 06 quickly became a symbol of the dangers of overhyping a game with pre-rendered footage, and EA's reputation suffered. It took years for the Madden franchise to recover from this blow, as the game's poor reception cast a long shadow over future releases. This was a trailer that probably defined what we mean by misleading. The way they sold this game and what we actually got, it was worlds apart. And let's be honest, who wasn't disappointed after seeing the trailer and then playing the game? It's like showing up to a football game only to find out it's a scrimmage. And there you have it, the top 3 EA Sports trailers that duped us. It's always a tough pill to swallow when the hype doesn't match the reality. But hey, that's part of being a gamer, right? We get excited, we get disappointed, but we keep coming back because of the love of the games, right? I hope this breakdown helps you remember that sometimes it's okay to be skeptical of those flashy trailers, but I mean, again, it's part of being the gamer, right? So what do you all think? Did I miss any major letdowns that deserve a spot on this list? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know which trailers left you most disappointed. Also, Hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode, and make sure to subscribe to All Star Fandom so you don't miss out on any more deep dives into gaming, fandoms, and everything in between. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, keep your expectations in check, and always remember, game on.